Helps when you turn it off. Mute. Hi everyone, my name is Peter Gask. I will be your instructor for this summer 1 semester, this shortened summer semester of CBAD 373. I wanted to take a few minutes to introduce myself, give you some background on myself, tell you about my experience. One of the reasons I do this is for the reason that we are a coastal community network. And if you've ever had a class with me, you know that I'm a big proponent of networks and building those networks and utilizing those networks for yourself, for your professional career, for your personal lives. Utilizing networks will get you ahead. So if there's anything in my past, if there's anything from my experience that you want to talk further on, or perhaps maybe introductions that can be made that I might be able to make for you, please never hesitate to ask. So with that, I'll tell you a little bit about my past. I'm originally from the West Coast. I actually went to school at Arizona State University. I got an undergraduate degree in construction management and engineering. Upon graduation, I went to work for a home builder. I actually worked in residential construction for about 6 years. Everything from a superintendent digging ditches and caulking around doors to actually working my way into the office, and eventually became director of purchasing for a major home builder. It was a big promotion for me at a young age, but I had great managers and bosses that believed in me and gave me that responsibility, so I've always been appreciative of that. About 2001, I was accepted to Georgetown University into their MBA program, so I up and quit during one of the biggest housing booms in Arizona. Everybody thought I was crazy, and maybe I was, but I had always wanted to go to Georgetown, and it was a goal of mine to pursue my MBA. So I graduated from Georgetown in 2003. Upon graduation, I actually accepted a volunteer position with an organization called MBA Enterprise Corps, which today is called Pixera. It's also very similar to the Peace Corps. It's MBA without borders. So basically what we do is we take MBA students and we put them in volunteer business consulting jobs all over the world, helping small businesses in different areas. And for about three and a half years, I was stationed in Central Asia. Actually, after my volunteer assignment, I stayed on for another couple of years because I loved the area and the job so much. So I was working with United States Agency for International Development, and eventually got stationed in Ashgabat, Turkmenistan, running the project there. So in 2006, I ended up coming back to the U.S. with a good friend that I had met who was also on the USAID project, and together we formed our first company. We both had entrepreneurial ambitions. We had talked about it numerous times, and we came back and decided to base our business in South Carolina, originally in Columbia, but eventually moved it to Myrtle Beach. We founded our company in 2006, 2007, when the market was booming, and of course, most of you know, late 2007, 2008, just took a big crash. We were best known for an ecosystem habitat with frogs. That's what the business loan project was, but we eventually built it up. We were able to get into the toy industry, and as the economy was recovering, grew the business into a nationally known toy development company. Of course, the frogs were still at the base, but we did grow it. Eventually, we're named one of the fastest growing companies in the U.S., and we were the fastest growing company in South Carolina in 2010. In 2013, my business partner and I divested our interest in Wild Creations and stayed on for the business for a couple of years afterwards, but eventually got out of it completely about a year and a half ago. And it was about that time that I started teaching classes at Coastal here and there, really just because I had the extra time. And lo and behold, I actually really liked it. I enjoyed working with ambitious students who wanted to make an impact in business. So now I teach a full load of courses at Coastal. I also run the Community and Business Engagement Institute, also known as the Kobe Institute at Coastal Carolina University, www.kobeinstitute.com. I also am a mentor and an advisor at the Grand Strand Tech Council and work very closely with the Conway Innovation Center and Georgetown Innovation Center in my work with the Kobe Institute. I also write for Inc.com and Entrepreneur.com on various subjects in business. I've been freelance writing for them for about 4 to 5 years now. Again, I enjoy writing. I enjoy the research and talking to entrepreneurs and business leaders for these articles. I've also written a book. The book, 1 Million Frogs, kind of highlights the ups and the downs, mostly downs, of my time with Wild Creations. So it's a worthy read, and if you get a chance, stop by my office. I have extra copies for you. So that's all about me. You can reach out to me on Twitter. You can reach out to me on LinkedIn. You can reach out to me by email. You can always find my most updated contact information at petergasket.com. So however you want to get a hold of me, it's not hard to do. Just don't get a hold of me after 10 o'clock on a Friday night. So that's enough about me. I'd like to ask that in the forum that I have included at the top of the Moodle page, that you tell us a little bit about yourselves. Tell us what your name is. Tell us where you're from. Maybe what you're majoring in school and what your plans are after school. This is going to be a very important part of the interaction with your teammates. You are going to be working very closely with teammates throughout the rest of this short semester, and this will be the introduction that you have for each other. So good luck this semester. I'm wishing you all the luck in the world. I am here as a support for you. I am here to help you. So never hesitate to let me know if I can help you with the class. So good luck, and we will catch you later.